Okay. This is Granddad Schram speaking. Lloyd M. Schram. I was born on a farm 7 miles east of Anthon, Iowa, USA, December the 9th, 1902. Anthon is 35 miles southeast of Sioux City, Iowa. We lived in that area until March 1907, when we moved to our farm, which Dad had bought west of Anthon. In March 1907. I started school when I was 4 years old with my brother Abe. What schooling I got was in a little square schoolhouse on the hill there, 3/4 of a mile from our home. My last years of school was 2 months, January and February 1913. My mother passed away in February when I was 10. In December, she passed away when I was 10 years old. We lived on the farm for 2 more years, and then I worked out the rest of my life until I was married. My father passed away when I was 16. In the fall of 1919. I stayed and worked with Frank Gothers for some time. Went to Dakotas, just jack of all trades. I met my beautiful wife when she was 12 years old. I went to work for her father. I started going with Dorothy, study. In 1921. We came to Canada in 1922 and was married in Macomb, Alberta. We had one heck of a time. You talk about homesteading. We double homesteaded. We lived at a little shack we called it Pumpkin Center. All it was a granary 12 feet wide and 20 feet long. We lived in that one winter and part of the fall of the next year. And we've done a little farming. I broke land. I cut down trees for fence posts, anything to make $1. I had a few dollars and bought some cows and some pigs. And we made a living. We didn't know any better. We ate 3 good meals a day, thanks to my good wife. In the fall of 1923, we moved up to the big farm of my uncle's. My brother farmed with me for 1924. We got a good start in farming, but then times got tough, and when I sold out in 1928, I never even got enough to pay the debts. I started working then for Roy Rimby at Rimby, worked for him until August the next year, 1924, or 1929, I'm sorry. Then I went to work for George Field at Pinoco. That's how I got the connection at Pinoca. He had the Chevrolet garage and the International machinery. And I worked, I worked. I got $100 a month to start with. They cut me down to $70 a month the next winter. I was glad to get that even. And they raised me to $85 a month. I raised you 4 children. Your wife did, my wife did rather, on $85 a month. Then I went from there, when the field sold out, to Duncan McLean. I went to Drumheller, Alberta. And I done very good there. But Field got the garage back in the spring of 1937 and wanted me back to run it. So we came back to Pinoca for a lesser salary and a lot of hard work, but it was an experience. In October 1941, war had broken out. I enlisted in the Ordnance Corps, mechanical engineer, in October 1941. I was called up for April 1942, sent to Gordon Head, British Columbia, that's at Victoria, to do my basic training. I went from there to Berryfield, Ontario, Berryfield, Ontario, for my field training. I graduated from the Royal Canadian Military College of Officers, Lieutenant First Class, July 1st, 1942. I was transferred to Regina, Saskatchewan for a little over a year. Then back to Ottawa and down to Newport, Nova Scotia, where I stayed the rest of my term in the Army. I was promoted to captain in March 1944, and retired as a captain. I was senior electrical mechanical engineer on the East Coast, held a good responsible job. When I came out of the Army, it was pretty tough. We finally bought a garage and service station at Exshaw, Alberta. And that was one hell of a job. It was a lot of work for both of us. Thank God I had your mother. We sold that at a good profit. Bought a hardware store at West Bank, BC. We just barely made a living there. Finally sold out to WAC Bennett's Hardware. Went to Spokane, Washington. While we was there, they all took very sick. And we had the 2 girls with us for 3 years. I done very good in the real estate business. And I retired in 1968 and moved back to Calgary. Bought a home here. But my health was starting to fail. And it just kept getting a little worse and a little worse and a little worse. So finally now I'm in the Dr. Fanning's Health Care Center. I don't know whether I'm going to get any better or not. Grandma should give you a little resume of her life to put along with this. I haven't said how old she was or anything. I'll leave that up to her to give you the dates of her birth. I might get them twisted up a little bit. So that's about all I can think of right now. Thank you.